Hey guys, so I did a video about choosing new rods the other day, so I thought I'd go into talking about reels. So this one will be kind of covering different reels, the sizes, and Baitrunners, free spool, stuff like that. So I've got a range of reels here from a couple of different brands. I didn't grab one from everyone just because I wasn't thinking. Some Daiwas, Sonics, Shimano's, and that little guy down there. We'll talk about him at the end. This is where it gets a little confusing. This is a 5,000 size reel. Fits in my hand. This is a 5,000 sized reel. This is also a 5,000 sized reel. So it's just, there's not really any way to say which ones are better. Well, not better, but when it comes to how they size things. So it gets a little confusing. This one, GSBR LT. This is a Baitrunner version, which can't call it Baitrunner. That's a Shimano trademark name. Daiwa uses Bite and Run. So these have a switch, a little free spool, and then when you turn the handle, switch clicks up, and it goes back into your regular drag. So anything that's a Baitrunner, free swimmer, bite and run, hit and run, everybody uses a different name for them. Extractor Carbon 5000. These are just your standard quick drags. Doesn't take much. That's locked up. Rotate that about halfway around. No, it's still locked up. Let me try it. Let's see. We'll guess on this one. I haven't messed with these. That's locked up. Half a turn, and it's pretty loose. A full turn, and it's pretty much free spooled. And that's going to be kind of standard for your quick drags. About half a turn gets you a looser drag. So when it comes to casting and line capacities and all of that, let's see what this little one holds. This one says it holds 0.3 of mono is 250 yards, so that's a 5,000. This is also a 5,000, and it holds 430. And then you get to this one, which is a 5,000, and it's got 0.35, and it holds 580. That's a lot of line, but if you need it, it's there. When it comes to these spool shapes, that's going to be a distance casting spool. So it's got a nice cone to it. It's longer, so the line isn't laid over itself real close. Lets it come off the spool a lot easier. When you get into something like the two smaller ones, you'll still get decent distance, but it's kind of a night and day between these long cast style spools. I know with the Daiwas, a 45 is the length of the spool. There's a 35, which is just a bit smaller. I put a spod reel out here just to show the difference. When you get into these big pit reels, it's a lot of the retrieval. This gets you 46.5 inches per turn of the handle. The regular crosscast gets you 41, which is still really good. The spod reel still, it's quick drag. They kind of look the same even. This is the super spod version. But it's the retrieval rate, and that even goes with just the regular big pits. If you've used small reels before, you know it takes forever to reel stuff in. When you're bringing in 40 plus inches of line every turn, it's a huge time saver. There's another Sonic reel. This is the Hero X 10,000 FRS, which is going to be their Baitrunner version. So just like the other one, it's got a toggle. It kicks back when you turn the handle. It's got a separate drag for the Baitrunner drag, just like that. And that's a 10,000 size. And it will be bigger being a Baitrunner. And then you have the Shimano Speedmaster 14,000s. Got a kind of a nice olivey green anodization there. Same thing, quick drags. These are holding, what we got here, mono, 440. Oh, there you go. So 0.35 is 550. So that spool and that spool hold just about the same amount of line. That one actually holds a little bit more, but you can see they're different shapes, different widths. So each company kind of does it different. And then we have this one. I put this one out here just for funsies. This one I think runs about $1,000, which you get kind of the same stuff, 300 yards of 0.30. This one's 33 inches of line. One of the reasons these are so expensive is this reel weighs nothing. This is 15.5 ounces. Let's see. The Speedmaster's 20 ounces. And now, as carp guys, we're not really holding the rod in the reel, so it's not that heavy. This is pretty bougie, but it can come into play with the weight when you're casting, when you're getting really into your distance casting. It doesn't weigh as much, so it's easier to get to move faster. So that's just kind of their selling point on those. 10 ball bearings, they're awesome reels. They're so light. I just couldn't see using them. I could, but I'm too cheap for that. So kind of a quick overview. You got, Baitrunners, quick drags, kind of the sizes. There's no real standard when it comes to that. Everybody calls them their own things. But hope that helps you out a little bit. And if you got any questions, shoot us an email or hit us on the live chat thing on the website still. Have a good 4th of July weekend.